o'clock already. No, it's just in the middle of the dream. Right then, Stargate. 7 o'clock. God damn it. I'm still, last night, I was trying to make it to 10:30 at night, and then hopefully I'll bomb out and get up at 6:30 and have plenty of sleep and all that. And so I set my alarm and I had a look and I'm like, hey, it's only 8:30. So I eventually hopped into bed, and I swear my body decided, hey, it's time to detox. So, you know, it's happened many times. Oh shit. And I went out on Tuesday night. I didn't get home till 10 in the morning, but just slamming beers one after the other. He's throwing up at this bus stop, and I'm doing something I don't do, is smoking a whole bunch of cigarettes. I'm drunk off my ass, and that's why I'm coughing a bit. And my body decided, hey, because last night, or the night prior, I had on Friday night, I only didn't even finish one can of beer at 500ml. Last night I had 3/4 of a bottle of wine, 3/4 of a glass of wine, and I generally put about 60-70% of water in it, so I had next to nothing in booze. But what happens is I didn't drink enough to knock myself out, and I was just so sleepy, so I ended up just it's been worse. One time I was on this El Cheapo whiskey, and I swear I was seeing visions of demons and all kinds of just wacky stuff in my eyelids. And I had to open my eyes just to stop that. And so all night, my body was dispelling all the carbon dioxide from all the beer, you know. And I'm talking a lot of freaking beer. And I decided to do that last night because I didn't drink enough to bomb myself out. And so, like every 30 seconds, I'll burp, 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 and then all this carbon dioxide's coming out of me. Yeah, that's what happened. So go retreat. So, and last night, I don't know, I had the window down. I like doing that, and on the way back, and got a bit chilly, I guess. It's bloody cold last night in bed, and just cuddling myself and staring at my eyelids and just trying to get some sleep. But I was staring at my eyelids for 10 hours. I check the clock every now and again, and I'm like, well, I've got plenty of time, and I try to get to sleep. You know, trying to not count sheep or anything, but just trying to envision like a painting blacked over, you know, so there's just nothing, so I can, you know, see darkness and try to get to sleep. And my body was having none of it, but I did like swoon into occasional, you couldn't really call it sleep, but probably another 5 minutes or 10 minutes of triumphs or something. So I don't exactly feel too good. But I'll just have to go all special forces today and get some stolen valor. And there's loads of dudes on bikes. I saw a whole stack of them head down that way. It's all beautiful down there, all the coastal roads. Anyways, yeah, what a time for my body to decide to detox. And I swear every goddamn. I was actually thinking of picking up a coffee, but I'm thinking I might be pouring fuel on the fire. You haven't slept properly, and you bloody throw coffee in yourself. It's like coffee's pretty much a drug, isn't it? Anyways, but I don't feel too bad, so yes, beautiful. I think I'll improve once the sun comes out a bit more, and I might throw a coffee in myself a bit later, but yeah, not exactly well. I'll just keep soldiering on, and we'll get there. A chap contacted me today on the Etsy thing and says, oh, you know, it sounds like a good time at the market. I was, yeah, man. And tomorrow I'll get to the post office and the freighter and all that stuff, get done, and then Tuesday I've got to go to this auction house. And I was just soldier on. Isn't it strange, eh? Like days and days later, I'm feeling like shit from the Tuesday because my hours of operation were all over the show, yeah. But I felt okay yesterday, which is so strange. But yeah, if you're up all night and every 30 seconds, you've like got a force burp, this welled up carbon dioxide. I gotta lose the beer, man. I like beer, but actually, if I go off the beer for like a few weeks or a few months or something, I don't like the taste of the shit. All very strange. I'm starting to feel a bit better though. Maybe I can have a coffee later after I get everything sorted. Who knows, I might be able to have some power sleeps while I'm sitting there and people are bumping, oh, how much you want for this? Piss off! So, shit. Yeah, I've been here before, feeling like this. But at least I was lucky enough to be able to have a whole lot more hours to stare at my eyelids. But I just kept delving back into the nightmares of the world, you know, like what's going on in the world and all the bad stuff that's happening. I just, God, it's so hard to refrain from thinking about that sort of stuff. I think I might have to, one of these days I'll just stop watching political stuff, you know, and stop watching political satire and stop watching all the bad stuff and try to be oblivious to it all, right? Oh well, soldier on, and that bloke's car's empty back there, so I presume that chap might have been done for a drink driving. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. It's very rare in this land because you got to be double O. Ooh, shit! These things are jumping around in the back there. Right, okay, concentration. Yep. Back to all the sakura trees and back to the sea. Ah, nice, huh? Yeah. The temple up there. Yeah, at least I know how to confidently get there. Just go through a bunch of tunnels, and when you see the next toll road, you turn. Luckily I didn't keep going on it. Well, I knew what to do because I've got it like $1.10. I wonder if I can get a coffee here. That's alright. Yeah, I'll have to go to the bank on tomorrow in order to send some stuff, and hopefully we'll make something today. Or at least I made the rent in the warehouse, so that's good. And so I've got like another month before I can come up with the goods again. It ain't easy being me. Nope. At least I've got plenty of stuff that may sell. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of that stuff is just way too big and heavy to send overseas and whatever anyway, so let's see if I can flog that stuff off. Alright, let's keep soldiering on over here. Farming land. See, beautiful little inlet there. Well, I could just film the pillar. And that beach there is where they do a lot of that windsurfy stuff, or wind sailing or whatever. And then behind that is where I'm going. Okay, let the detox continue. Yeah. Well, I'm doing it tough, that's for sure. I must have come down with a bit of a flu or something last night, and considering I'm kind of in a weakened state, I'm like a convalescent old man. I actually had to move a bunch of these concrete blocks and stuff like that, and 2 boxes that had filled with tools, and it was 24 kilos each, and I had to unpack all that and take the car there, and oh god. At least, anyways, my mate over there, he's got a flask of coffee. He's get that in, you know. Right. So, the market don't start for a while. The sun is wonderful, and so what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do is kind of close my eyes and have little sleeps. Yeah, my condition is bloody terrible. Oh god. All this carbon dioxide is coming out of me, man. Wow, big time. I feel a lot of stress in my head because of that. So hopefully I'll get through the day, and tonight I'm gonna get into that bed, man. And hopefully get up early tomorrow. Anyways, I've got a stack of stuff. It's actually a Meiji period semi-armour box, and that's not old, but it's utilised for to put the Yoroi armour on, but there's no armour in there, it's just a kamishimo samurai clothing. Yes, a lot of this stuff didn't sell yesterday, so we'll see how we go with that. There's a bloke who was interested in this, a couple of disc grinders there, but we'll see how we go. Didn't want to give me enough. They don't really, a lot of them don't want to give you much, because they're all dealers too. They'll buy something and take it to their little stall and you know, add a bit of dough. Alright, I'm gonna take a kip for a while. Well, there you go. Well, my plight has definitely improved. It's nigh on 12 o'clock, got 3 more hours to go, and I only got another 20 past 11. Feeling much better now, which is great. Actually, that bloke over there had this awesome Meiji period Tansu he sold, so he didn't tell me how much he sold it for, but I bet he did alright. I've got like 3.5 hours to go, and to make $10, that would be my quota. If I can make that, I'm happy. Oh yeah, my mate gave me this awesome coffee. That really did the trick. So I must have caught a bit of a flu yesterday. Yeah. Anyways, we can have a bit of a waltz around. I'm quite pleased that my quota is nigh on there. Actually, if I check my change, I might actually be there. Funny. But early in the day, I mean, people are just really trying to lowball me, and they're like, yeah, but we're friends, you know, come on, give me that price. Actually, you know what? Oh yeah, yes, over $10 right there, so I have made my quota. Boom! And they asked me if I'm coming next week. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, 今日の朝絶対ダメ。皆さんケチね、you know, ケチ。Down, price down. でも今 OK。Yeah. 12,000円。12,200円。Whew, lucky. Oh God, assets are queer actually. So nothing. Yeah, ある？本当。ありがとう。美味しい。大丈夫？ね、200円は？OK。今日ね、疲れた。でもこのコーヒー。And then I wake up and after and open Hulu and wake up. Yeah. 今日 OK。今日はあなたは？あそこ行きます。お客さんは多分来ます。でもお客様多分来ますよ。Oh, okay. Even though. Oh, shit. Yeah, we've got loads of stalls and things around here, so we'll go and check that stuff out a bit in a minute. We'll have a chat with this bloke. Oh, this lady over there, bloke over there, Frank, give me another coffee, and the lady over there next to me gave me this awesome, like salty type of biscuits. They're awesome. she gave me a couple of packets, so definitely get into them throughout the day. Well, I've made my quota and some. So over the course of 2 days, done well. I have done well. Well worth coming. Yeah, caught a bit of a flu last night, so. The bloke over there kept hassling me for my this go board I got. And you want to price down, so alright. He often helps me out anyway, so at the time I didn't have a dime, so I was thinking, shit, if I get an extra 500 yen I can throw that into gasoline and I'll get back home. But things started to go okay. I have picked up a bit of a cough. That's awesome. Enjoying it here. Wonder whether I'm really tip this over. Not so convalescent now, so that's good. Yeah, chucked a bit of food in myself, a couple of coffees. You know, I just closed my eyes for about half an hour and then boom, back in the game. Very pleased about that. I was kind of disappointed earlier today I wasn't making a dime. And then I made a couple of reasonable deals and it was all okay. Those old guns, I presume they're decommissioned now. This is pretty rad. I'm basically selling rather than trying to sell rather than buying, because it's got this shit for me. Oh, such is life. I've had a good life. Yes. But now I together the equivalent of in US dollars, I guess, about over $400 in sales. But you know, I've got to buy that shit, or I did buy all that shit at some stage, so but I'm happy to I tell you, there's so many bikes that are zipping down this road because it's just rad. There's another one, they're just everywhere, man. Pocket rockets, man. Look at that. Here's another one. Those type of dudes too. Too fast, too furious. Drag race along here. Yeah, be a good place for at least to pull a radar out, I reckon. Alright, back to it. Well, it's 2:30 and some people actually bringing their cars in already, but generally you wait around till 3 o'clock before you start bringing the rigs in. But yeah, I'll wait around. Yeah, a lady came along and bought something off me here, and I'm like, I was surprised that happened. No. So what I did was I carried it to her car over there, and on the way back I asked the lady as to how much she wants for this thing. And now this is one of those really rad Seahawk sculptures. Now they're really heavy and that's such a bummer to pack. but they're way cool. I like them. And so what I'll do is exactly what that lady gave me. I walked by and said, alright, and she just laughed because it was exactly the same price as what that lady gave me. And the lady over there was surprised because it was late in the day and not many people are around right now, so it's not bad though. Not bad. Anyways, so I bought that. I'm quite pleased with that. Throwing the coffee into me, and yeah, it's been a pretty reasonable day. So over the course of the 2 days, I got like, I had to buy all this stuff, but see what that works out to in like US dollars, right? Yeah. I had to pay my warehouse rent, so that was a bit of an ouchie poos. Let's see. I'll type this in. USD. Let's have a look at that. Alright, so it's 376 USD. So the Japanese yen is not exactly very strong these days. But it was alright. I was able to pay my rent, and I feel a whole lot better. That's good. And my convalescence, yep, I'm coming back, coming strong already. So no, I had a fine day. So I'll wait around for another half hour, and I actually sold that thing, and I like for what I should have sold it for a lot more, because it was Edo or Meiji period. The thing was, the main issue that I was having is how am I going to get all this on the truck? So so pretty much was desperate to sell that particular thing, and I figure if I sell that, then I can get all the rest of this stuff on the truck, no worries. I've got tarps and oki straps, we call them. What do you call them? Bungee cords and all that kind of stuff, rope and all that. Still shaking off this bit of a cold, but I'll soldier on. Just I think it was mainly to do with convalescence from when I went out and really wild time on Tuesday night. It was went a bit too far. God damn it. Anyways, I enjoyed the weekend, and I've got an idea of the sorts of things that I should seek. Yeah, but it's not really easy making a profit on some particular items, and some things just don't sell. I've got all this camping gear. I did sell one tent. There's a camping toilet, brand new toilet. But I've got these canopies over there, you know, those canopies. They call them tent door. You know, I've got a couple of those. I'm wondering whether I should keep one for myself. You know, so because when the humidity comes on, it's really harsh. So we'll see. I might keep one, and I'll have to practice setting the thing up. I think it's like that style there. Alright. See, look at all these bikers. They just come and go all day long. Because it's right down there. There's a few more over there, and there's a whole bunch over there. This is rad, and a whole bunch of Bozozoku came along, and then the police were Bozozoku, the young guys, and make the loudest racket they can. I find them to be quite amusing. Not exactly at 4 in the morning, but I do find them quite amusing. Yeah, I'd be a bit like that if I was a young guy in this land, you know, a bit of a stress out, you know. But the police weren't too keen on them, but they'll just zip through traffic and whoosh, off they go. Because the law is that you're not allowed to bump into them, because years ago some of them were hit and killed. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll just continue to soldier on. Can't believe what you see on this road, man. A whole bunch of Harleys over there. They're really popular these days. And some other bikes went by, a Hayabusa went by, and then 2 Lamborghinis went by, and followed by a Mustang, and that thing roared. Very, very cool. Thinks all these boys gonna head out now. I should be doing that. Yeah, well. Alright. Soldier on. It's a cold day in hell. It's like a goddamn jigsaw puzzle. A couple of things to go and start roping up. I've still got shaking off the cough. Well, it's starting to look quite impressive. Like I know what I'm doing. Yes, I think I can make this happen. Where did the bloody base for that go? Oh. Where did that go? It's here. We're really struggling with the wind today. A lot of things got broken. No, he's more. God damn it. There goes one of the so random. There goes one of the hoses all put in there. Armour. Now they got this. It's election time. So what they do is they drive around in these vans and they stick a bunch of women in the back with these white gloves and they wave to everybody and they blare out. It's so random. They blare out over this speaker and they're and they say the name of the candidate and all that sort of stuff. It's so random. You can hear them over there. I think they're that way. Well, the puzzle is complete, so that's good. Oh. Okay. Right. I'll go and check on the other guys. Look at that, the moon's out and it's about 4:30 now. That took ages to load. Yeah, but so the moon's been out for ages. It comes out really early in this land. Let's see if we can make it back to the ranch. Taniguchi was saying, you're going to go to the warehouse right now and unload? I'm like, nah man, I am stuffed, I'm rooted. So I'll just go back to the ranch and then I'll go there in the morning, unload and then pack a few things and just keep the ball rolling and see if I can get a few things out on tomorrow, and if I can then I'll go to this auction house on Tuesday. So some of those guys pretty much buy the same kind of stuff as I do, so you know, it makes it pretty difficult. They go to the same place. Ain't easy being me. Well, this ain't the best. Shit. I have to merge in here. God damn it. Unfortunately, this is all one lane for miles in this particular section. There's a bunch of tunnels to go through before it becomes dual carriage. Once it becomes dual carriage, I'm pretty much home free, I reckon. Home on the ranch. But this might take a whole lot longer. That happens every Sunday afternoon, Saturday afternoon. That's the way it goes on this particular road. But that's alright. Should be moseying on. I'll just keep talking. Got the window down so I can keep myself fresh and awake. And yeah. Soldier on. Oh God. Yeah, it was a rough couple of days, that's for sure. Oh, this is going to be a hassle. Well, it shan't be long now before we get to this dual carriageway. Actually, the cars in front of me, they're all happily sort of speeding, and I'm trying to modulate that so I don't piss all these people behind me off. But clearly I'm not well. I dropped the rest of that coffee and I had these salty biscuits and stuff, and I shared those, and on the way here I was thinking, shit, I might have to drop into one of those convenience stores and rush in there because I had this awful pain in my guts, and so I just tried to keep burping all this pressure So I'm thinking, shit, am I going to shit myself? No, good times. I can see the NAF go over there. So that means dual carriage. Alright, we're getting there now. We're moving along at a decent clip. Well, one thing's for sure. I'm not well. God, I hope I can look at all the bikes over there. God, I hope I can get a decent sleep tonight. Because I nearly actually missed my stop when I was up there, and I would have had to keep going and then do a Yui and head back, which wouldn't be too bad. But I pretty much nearly missed it by a short margin. Yeah. Oh God, phlegm, wonderful. So yeah, I'm not feeling too good. I think I'll get some ramen into me, and yes. Thankfully I didn't shit myself. Diarrhea. Oh God. So yeah, I picked up a bit of the flu. Might be just a cold. I think it's just a cold. And when I was out on Tuesday night, I smoked like a chimney, which I should not do. And I rarely do that. Only if I'm drunk off my ass. But that's what I was. Good times though. Alright, thankfully I didn't miss my stop after all. And alright, we'll just keep going, and we're nearly there, and hopefully I can bed down and get a decent fucking sleep. I'm going to try to stay awake again, and get up and you know, to at least 8:30 like last night, and get up real early again, and get some things done. Yes, so that's the mission. Soldier on. I swear that new Harley shop down the road there, or back there, must be doing a roaring trade, because I've seen plenty of them, and they like today, and yeah, they're definitely making some sales, that's for sure. This is where you gotta like really lean over and look, because like little kids over there, so you gesture to them to go, and then you gotta look for some dickhead on a bicycle that's just gonna rush by, you know. Okay. Whew. Soldier on. Yes. Better go and check this bank account of mine. I'm kind of in a bit of trepidation. I really like to know how much I took out that night to go out on a bit of a rampage, so I better check right now. Okay, that's not so bad. It cost me a couple of bucks to find out how much. Oh, I'm not well, eh? I had in there. The situation's looking pretty grim, though. I know it's not too bad, so more than I expected. So, fuck, I'm feeling too good. I've got to go and buy some coffee. That drip coffee stuff, I run out of that. So yeah, I'll be able to afford to send some things. Plus, I've got the money from the market today. Still got that on me, surprisingly. I would have had more and buy a few things, but sorry. Shit, not well. Situation's looking pretty grim. It's very, very rare that I'm ill. I know that my body's it's detoxing. It's so that throat's sore from all those freaking cigarettes and what do you call those inhaler things? What do they do? They that real nice tasty smoke, or the electronic smoke things, you know, and cigars and shit, you know. People pull those out or whatever. Fuck, I'm gonna hit that. Right, now. Okay, back to the ranch. Yeah, every time I come here. Right. You know what? I actually sold this into the drag and like overseas, but I just couldn't bring myself to part with it. But you know, like I've always said, an antique dealer has to, you know, part with his stuff. So I will list that at some stage. I think the audio on tablet cam kind of improved, but not a lot. So I'd love to have another tablet to have HD, but for now I'm still stuck with potato cam here. Alright, I'm gonna go and get some of that drip coffee and fucking glad I made it back. Only one piece. Alright. Well, hopefully, like I say, I'll get a decent sleep, and then I can start fucking healing again. Alright, so I was wrong. Alright, off to get this drip coffee stuff. It's the cheapest way to drink coffee. I had to rug up because I must have the shivers or something, because I had them last night too. See, this is so rare for me. That bloke over there was just wearing a short sleeve t-shirt, short sleeve. That kid's just wearing a t-shirt, and a lady's wearing a t-shirt, and here's me. I've got a beanie on, I've got a jacket, and yeah, I think I've got the freaking shivers. But I know it's nothing real bad. Fine in a couple of days. Ooh. But I know it's I know I've been here 1,000 times, not so much coughing and shit, but just when my body starts to recuperate from all the copious amounts of booze. Sometimes I end up sometimes I just end up in bed for days at a time, or in the bath for days at a time. That's true, but it's actually quite warm. So yeah, I'm not well, but I will endure and fulfill my obligations. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to adjust a few things for my time. Figure out which days I can do things and not have to go to the warehouse at night time, and start listing shit again. I took a bunch of pictures and I goddamn, I deleted all of it. Yeah, I get back into the rhythm of life, to the beat of the rhythm of the night. Yes. Right, here's my local dinky supermarket, far away, huh? This is good stuff, man. It's like this one. I like this one. It's the Kilimanjaro blend, or Kilimanjaro blend. I don't know the kind. I don't know what that is. But I've tried a few of them. Special blend, mocha blend. Okay, and from regular coffee. Okay. Oh, and it's cheap as. You get all that. So I've got one of those drip coffee machines, and so I don't need filters or any of that sort of thing now. So it's got one built in, and you just wash it for 318 yen. Cheap as. Instead of buying them regular convenience stores and stuff. And that reminds me why my situation isn't looking too grim on the finances side, because most of the booze we drank came from like convenience stores and stuff, so which is pretty cheap. They're cheaper even at supermarkets. So and then we went out, but booze here is, you know, very, very reasonable. So thankfully I didn't make a total error. I am a total error. Okay, now what we're going to do is go down here and pick something up. I might have to eat something that I can I can actually consume, because I'm having a bit of trouble with that right now. Oh, well, there you go. So, life lessons by ABAREBUGYO. Oh shit. Generally, if I feel this way, what I do is usually it'd be finished now. It would have been dropped by now. Usually I've got a small, it's a very small bottle of whiskey, Japanese whiskey, in my medicine cabinet. It works wonders for a cold, sore throat, that kind of thing. But to be honest, I don't want to drink that, because that might die of cold, you know, bad. So don't want to. But sometimes I might just have a few glasses of that and with water. But no, I don't want to. I've decided, because I've been off my food for quite some time, I've decided I'm going to try to eat stuff. I generally don't eat, but like in hospitals they often feed you ice cream, because you can get ice cream down your gullet easily. Yeah. So I bought some ice creams. And they look pretty yum. Look at that. Chocolate ice cream. And a few chocolate things. I don't usually eat chocolate and stuff like that. But I know that you can easily get a soothing throat for that. So this could be a compilation of a number of things. I had the window down because I was just so freaking tired. I usually like to have the window down, but I'll just put the heater on. But if I'm tired, I'll end up passing out. Get some of this stuff down here. And that will be quite good. To a dog, Kawhi, he's laughing, Kawhi, then that mini dog, I'm scared, it's scary. Yeah, generally I would put some whiskey down my gullet to handle the situation, but I don't want to yet. I've got shit I need to do, and I don't want to feel all wonky on the morrow. Actually, I feel good on the morrow. Hopefully I can at least get some decent freaking sleep. Yes. Soldier on.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.